Um,
Mm,
so,
okay.
Dawn, do you know it? Is Lynn joining?
He's here.
Oh, okay. About honey. So then I can sit in my chair and let me text. Okay, there's Candy. Candy is so funny. I forgot you were coming on. I'm like, how's there a Candy in the waiting room? That's how it's either going to be a great ceremony or it didn't even hit me. Hmm. And I believe, let's see, I believe that is it that I know of.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone.
Honey just asked me if I was able to connect. Let me answer her.
She should see you now.
Yes, try it again.
No, honey's on.
I did.
Oh. Ah.
Okay, everyone. Sorry about today. It was yeah, just not 100%, and I wanted to rest so that I don't get sick. So, it's the hazards of my job working with the public. I'm constantly with people and on top of people. Um, but it felt very important to do this evening, given the energy of the new year and what keeps coming in for me. And with this super full moon, um, in Cancer, and Kim will probably know more about it, but from my understanding and what's hitting me is that place of this new year. And from everything that I'm saying before we open directions, I just wanted to talk about, like, I have the altar really set up as the balance between the masculine and the feminine. It feels so imperative at this time. And it's funny because I actually have one of the crystals on the altar is from when Honey and I started with Michelle. I used to covet this amethyst. And it would always be on her altar. And it so to me, it encapsulates the whole beginning of my journey in my 20s, and what first lit me up and inspired me and brought me to where I am right now, and my healing and everything in between. And also the beginning of my ceremonial journey, because those ceremonies were all brought into our weekly meditation gathering and Michelle's channeling. And you can see my buffalo skull. It's a ceramic one, but we actually do have a buffalo skull, I believe, still somewhere in the house. But that's really what intrigued me in the beginning of my journey with ceremony, was this thing about the masculine and feminine. And I guess because at the time I was so out of balance with not wanting to connect with my feminine side and mostly exuding my toxic masculine in order to feel safe and move in the world. So this place when we would sit with the pipe, the chanupa, and we would pray with it, I could really, and then to take it further, go into the lodge with it sitting outside of the doorway, was so profound to me. This belief that when we could bring the masculine and the feminine together, that we could create this perfect union, this sacred marriage in which we could create and manifest everything. So I've been super excited with everything I'm reading and I'm feeling inside that the 2026 is all about that. It's about bringing in that beautiful balance, and this moon and sun right now are perfect examples of how to sit in that place of the balance of the healed masculine and feminine. So tonight I set the altar to be that place of to help awaken it within us, help us to connect with it that much deeper. The sacred masculine, the sacred feminine live within us, how we can bring it into balance so that we can manifest who we're meant to be, that light that's meant to come into the world. And right now, more than ever, to me, that is totally imperative of us. How do we connect in with our inner light, with our inner knowing, with our inner wisdom? Gail isn't with us tonight, and I'm probably going to botch the name of this crystal. But so I'll spell it. Trolleite. I'm going to say Trollite. But Trollite, it's what she sent me was Trollite is a rare ascension stone filled with wisdom from beyond. It awakens your soul's purpose, encourages stillness, and deepens meditation. This beautiful blue crystal clears energetic blockages, releases old patterns, and supports your spiritual evolution. This stone is often used by starseeds, healers, and those on the path of deep transformation and awakening. The mantra or sorry, my brain doesn't function great anymore anyway, and now it's really not. But so I guess the affirmation would be, I open to divine guidance and embody my soul's truth. So felt like that was a really great crystal to have on the altar tonight, to bring in that way of embodying our inner wisdom, our inner knowing, and especially from more of a celestial standpoint, given we're working with the sun and the moon. And on the 31st, the Pleiades were very close so that they could be seen. And the Pleiades are very sacred to me with my teachings with Don Mariano. They are one of his favorite rites to pass on. He loves to give them. They fill him with much love and with much heart. So we have all this celestial, and we have the Atlas. Like, there's so much celestial help right now to help us. So to me, getting that crystal at this time was purposeful and meant to be on the altar tonight. Okay, I'll try to show you. I'm not great technologically, but then in the center is the yin and the yang, so that we can can you all see the altar? Yes.
Yeah.
Thumbs up. So, and then we have our Lemurian sphere. We have our celestite around. We have the golden heart ratio healer. And then we have our owl and the Pachamama stone that I had gotten from Peru that I use as my representation of the masculine and feminine. And also that place of bringing in the owl so that we can see, right? So that tonight as we work, we can see in the darkness, like we can see the unseen. So that's what Spirit's saying right now. We want to see the unseen tonight, and not in a way to be in judgment of ourselves or to create any more shit we got to get beyond, but to be about what is it that really wants our attention tonight to put in this fire, to release, so that we can really step fully into this coming year. We got the year of the fire horse, so we're working with fire tonight. So the year of the fire horse, last year was all about the serpent. So it was about shedding, it was about letting go. And I don't know about anybody else's life. But I felt like I really was in that place of a lot of shedding and a lot of being able to see things a lot clearer and in a lot more focus. So we're stepping into all these new energies. So before I open the altar up and directions, Wade is going to come up to the screen with some smudge. So just breathe it in, drink it in, feel it washing over you, basking on you.
I asked the lady at Dragon, it's the year of what? This year, Chinese, it's the year of the horse.
Yeah, the fire horse. Did I not say that?
Yeah, well, yeah, you said fire horse, but I didn't know if that was, you were referencing that specific. I didn't know.
Yes.
That's what she said, she confirmed.
It'll come with an elemental energy, and the elemental energy is fire this year. So about rapid transformation, it's about movement, it's about freedom.
You want it up here?
And there was another thing that I read, and I don't know who, I'm doing a lot of reading. I thought it was very interesting that the seeds that we planted, like literally long ago, they were saying, I was listening to Pam Gregory, and she was saying that the last time this energy, one of the energies, because I don't understand astrology, and she goes on and on, but what I picked up on was that there were seeds planted in the 60s with the Beatles, in that place of love, and that place of unity, and that place of, and that those seeds that were planted back then by the hippies, it's now blossoming. Like, so think about it, just took all that time, but everything that was planted back then right now is beginning to blossom. And that brought me so much hope and so much joy, that, and then thinking about how we can go through thinking, God, we're planting all these seeds, right? Every ceremony, every year. And sometimes it just feels like, they haven't, they don't manifest. And I think they do manifest. Sometimes we just don't see them but, that was a 40 year, 60-year span. So
2 or 3 generations.
I would say that to understand that the seeds that we are planting, even if we don't see them in our lifetime, our children or our children's children will. So we are the visionaries. We are the people that are helping anchor this in. So may tonight's ceremony help us to anchor it and work with it in the most beautiful way possible to really be able to bring that forward. Plant good seeds and seeds of our becoming. So let us open directions. To the winds of the south, the Sachamama, great serpent. Please wrap your coil of light around us. Help us shed our past the way you shed your skin in one clean swoop. Help us to be able to step out of that place of suffering. Help us to learn how to live impeccably. Help us to learn how to live belly to belly with the Great Mother, heartbeat to heartbeat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity to be able to heal on the physical level. Oh. To the winds of the west, Dr. Ongo, Mother Jaguar, thank you for coming in, protecting our medicine space. Thank you for mulching that which is no longer in service. Thank you for teaching us how to have one foot in this world and one foot in the next, how to go over that rainbow bridge. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this place of living fearlessly, to step out of the fear and step into that place of love, step into that place of being able to see through the darkness, being able to bring in all those instincts that we need in this coming year, in this coming time, and especially for our ceremony tonight. And thank you for teaching us, more importantly, how to be peaceful, luminous warriors so that we can learn how to walk on this planet and yet not leave a footprint. I thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for any healing that will occur on the emotional level. To To the winds of the north, to see the Kente great hummingbird, grandmothers and grandfathers and ancient ones, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this place of the mythic and of magic and of imagery. Thank you for this place of stillness and flight. Hummingbird saying, take a moment and feel hummingbird. Feel inside your chest and feel her fluttering of her wings, creating space in your loving heart. And more importantly, hummingbird, please help us tonight to be able to see the places that no longer feed us, so that we can once and for all let them go and only drink from the sweet nectar of life that feeds us, enriches us, and lights us up. Oh. To the winds of the east, great eagle, condor, apuchin, you fly wing to wing with the great mystery. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for taking us to the mountains that we only dare to dream of. Thank you for teaching us how to fly wingtip to wingtip with the great mystery. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Help us to see tonight with our eagle vision. Help us to see from so far above that we can see all the limitless possibilities available at all time. So this year we finally step out of that place of being fated and step into that place of our destiny. Whoa. Pachamama, great mother, thank you for coming here for the healing of all your children, the two-legged, the four-legged, the creepy, the crow, the fin, the fern, the winged. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being the true alchemist, taking that which no longer serves, bringing it back to us in the gifts of gold. I thank you so much for this place of grounding, this place of fertility, this place of giving us everything that we need in order to sustain on this planet. I thank you for being the ever-loving true mother who has never left us, never abandoned us. Please assist us in learning what you need from us. Help assist in our healing so that we can walk on you in a better way, in a whole way, in a sacred way. To be able to give that gift back to you. I thank you yet again for being patient with us as a species and leaving us on your back yet another day. Oh. Inti Tai Tai, Ma Makia, Star Nation's Great Spirit, you are known by 1,000 names and you are unnameable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the hearts and minds and souls of everyone in this circle and everyone that will end up watching this down the road. And for all those that are with us in spirit, please whisper in our ear and touch our hearts. Let us know that which we are ready to release tonight, to put into this sacred fire, to put into this sacred container, so that we can create alchemy, taking back beautiful, beautiful gifts, and being able to hold ourselves in this way. I thank you so much for this opportunity to be a hollow bone and an instrument of prayer. Please help me to sustain my energy. Please help me to be here in a good way. And I thank you yet again to all the ancestors that went before and sacrificed their lives so that we can make this prayer. Oh. Wait, can you just turn off that one? It's bugging me. It's bugging me. And I have white flowers on the altar just to be associated with new beginnings.
Just going light.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm good.
Mm.
So before we get started on anything else, let's just take a moment and just let's ground into this new energy, this new year. So let us take 3 cleansing breaths in, releasing breaths out. Letting go of all the tension, all the running around, all the anxiety that sometimes comes with the holidays. And as we enter this place of stillness, the forecast for this year is the more that you can come into a place of stillness, the better. Still mind, still heart. When we can sit in that place of absolute stillness is when we can remember our truth. So just take a moment to really get to know your stillness. If thoughts are coming in or emotions are coming in, thank them and just put them on the side, put them in a basket, some type of a container outside of yourself for just this moments, and give yourself the gift of stillness, centeredness, your knowing. And as you surrender into it, feel how magical that is. Feel that sense of strength within you. And from this place, let us begin to have those roots that we grow either through the soles of your feet or the root of your spine going down into the Pachamama, into the Great Mother. Going down, 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 past the bedrock. And feel her enter the molten core. And feel how those roots begin to dip into this beautiful, rich energy of the mother. Feel her vitality. Feel her life force. Feel all the gifts she has for you that are held here. Or you can even ask her, what resources does she have for you? What are the resources that you could also draw up right now? Let it just bubble up. Don't question it. Ask what the resource is. I'm hearing loving patience. For myself. And then begin to source that nectar and her energy and her vitality and her life force up through those roots. And feel them enter either the soles of your feet or the root of your spine, bringing that energy into your root chakra. Feel how held you feel. Feel how strong you feel. Feel this strong foundation upon which you can build this coming year. This becoming of you. Begin to see the solid foundation being poured or laid or anchored, however you say it. Feel how solid you feel in your connection to the Great Mother. And then bring that energy up to your sacral, to your Cusco area, to this place of creation. Feel how that energy begins to bring light. These beautiful light seeds, the seeds of the resources that you were given, the seeds of the mother, the seeds of vitality, the seeds of strength, the seeds of sovereignty, the seeds of connection. There you go. Feel how they start to plant and take root. Creating this fertile environment from which we can grow. And then come up to your solar plexus, this place of your personal power, and bring that energy of the mother up. See when that vitality hits that golden rays. Feel that illumination. Feel that light of your inner power, of your inner strength being ignited. Taking back your power. Now come up to your heart and feel that energy of the Divine Mother coming up. And if there's any membrane that is blocking it, feel the energy of her just burst on through. There you go. Accept in her gifts, accept in her fierce, fierce love. Feel how this energy of this moon and this sun coming together, giving strength and power to the feminine, empowering her, empowering the divine feminine. And invite that into your heart. There you go. Feel the illumination. I'm almost envisioning a crystal emerald cave being ignited with light. The light is flickering off of all the facets. And then bring that energy of the feminine up to your throat. Feel it helping to remove any barriers of ways in which you speak to yourself that are not in alignment with this fierce, protective, loving, powerful feminine. Letting go of the words or the energy that say, I can't, I'm not good enough, I'm not strong enough, I'm not worthy. Who am I? I'm not enough. I can't. See this energy almost like a little rooter going around and just circling and clearing the throat, clearing out the words that are full, can be full of destruction of self and others, that are disempowering to yourself and others. There you go. There you go. Then have that energy come up to your third eye. this place of right thinking, this place of gaining clarity, this place of your intuition, this place of being able to access your God brain. Feel it light up. Feel it become activated. Asking the energy from the mother to open up this space so that you can see through the eyes of the divine feminine, through love, through understanding, through compassion. There you go. Surrender to her. Knowing it's safe. And come up to your crown and feel that softening, the opening. The part that connects us to the higher realms, to the upper worlds, to the ascended masters, to the stars, to the cosmos, to Father Sun and Titaitai, to Mama Kia, Grandmother Moon, to the star nations, to the ascended masters, feel that opening, feel that entryway opening for connection. And from this place, see a coil of light go up to the Apus, to the heavens. And we'll connect him with the divine masculine, the ascended masters, but also to Mama Kia, to this super full moon. So we'll have the divine masculine and this energy of the grandmother moon, this super full moon come down together, creating this beautiful energy of balance. The divine masculine helps us in right action, in safety, in movement, so that we can birth and bring forward our creative expression of the feminine. Bringing in wisdom, knowledge from the stars, from our star brothers and sisters, and from this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moon. And feel that vitality and that energy coming in. The golden light of the masculine, followed with this silvery, beautiful energy of Mama Kia. I feel how it just makes sense for them to be in union together. Coming in through the crown. And before we completely bring it in, feel yourself being showered in your outer soul orb that's around you with this divine golden light and silver light just washing over you, cleansing you. Cleansing that energetic bubble that surrounds you. See it filling in any gaps, any holes, any intrusive energies. Starts to create clearing. And just feel yourself continually being showered. And as you're being showered, any hucha, any heaviness begins to just starts to be seen, visible, no longer allowed to be unexpressed. And once again, you can see a bowl, a vessel, some container, and start to put these things as they pop up, as you're being showered into this container outside of yourself. Could be things in your heart, in your belly. Maybe it's old dreams from last year that you don't want or shouldn't even carry over to this year. All things that have been unborn that live within your belly and in your heart and in your mind that will block you from this new creative expression. And if it's meant to be, it'll come back. But if we hold it there from last year, we hold this place of, we didn't get it done, this place of failure, this place of resentment, this place of doubt. Just hand it out, hand it over. However that is, wherever you feel it in your body, whether it's a word, an expression, an image, place it in this container outside of you. I'm literally seeing for myself this false sense of self that I sometimes show to fit in. Taking off that suit. The pains in my heart, the grief, the sorrow, the sadness. The doubt. So let it all go as you're being showered with this energy that's not allowing anything that is not in your field, that is not in your highest good to bring forward. Allow it to just keep bringing it up on board and placing it. Let it go, let it go, let it go. And now that I'm feeling pretty hollow, let us allow this light to come in. This light of the cosmos, of the sun, of the moon. Coming into our third eye. Filling up this empty cavern with luminosity, with illumination, with codes, with wisdom. There we go. And see it being grounded in by the energy of the Divine Mother. how these three energies coming together are helping to awaken the divine masculine within ourself and on the planet. This place where it's safe for the masculine to express its creativity, its softness, its gentleness, its compassion. There we go. And then bring that energy down to your throat. And feel where the masculine, the moon, and the earth come together. Creating healing in how we express ourselves. And more importantly, how we engage with ourselves and speak to ourselves. And then we bring that energy down to our heart. Ooh, and feel when you allow that in. Feel that expansion. Feel that heart opening. Feel that even greater amount of illumination. Mm. And bring that energy down to your solar plexus. Whoa, and feel how it expands that. Feel how you're harnessing the energy of the wisdom of the cosmos and of the divine masculine and the feminine and this beautiful energy of the super full moon. There you go. And then we come down to our sacral. And whatever seeds are left, or roots or flowers or medicine that have remained, feel how this energy of the sun and of the moon nurture that place of the earth, of the feminine. Feel how this area becomes sacred ground for your becoming. Where you can plant the seeds of your becoming tonight, the seeds of what you want to draw in. There you go. But right now, we're just creating this all chemical container to place those seeds in. Knowing that we've created a ripe new space container for our dreams, for our heart's desires. And then come down to your root chakra and feel that anchoring in. And draw that energy of the sun, the stars, and the moon down into Pachamama. Have it go down those roots and be anchored in. And once it connects with the Divine Mother, see this bolt of light come up in front of you, go up to the cosmos, to the heavens, just creating this cyclical energy of the earth, of the stars, of the moon, and of the sun. And as it keeps creating this circular light, feel that light now being wound. Each time it comes up and down, it's actually creating this beautiful fabric around your bubble. Around your bubble. Like you are a luminous egg. I almost see it as opalescent. And it's just wrapping around, wrapping around, wrapping around. Until you are cocooned in this place of creation. The divine masculine, the divine feminine of the cosmos and of the earth. Sense how you are this sacred container. Knowing that you will be held, I'm hearing, this entire year wrapped in this beautiful cocoon of energy. And it's weavable, so we can draw in that which we want to bring in to manifest. But knowing that we are held by all the elements, by the earth, by the stars, by the sun, by the moon. And before we go to the creation piece, I'm going to rattle now and sing our song, and everything that we placed outside of ourselves in that basket, in that bubble, or whatever it was, bring it to the fire. Bring it to the fire now to be released with much love, with much gratitude, with much respect, with much honoring. But knowing that it's time for us to separate. We die, and you come down for the God. Oh, we die, and you are me down for me down. Oh, we die, and you are Veronica, Veronica, hey, oh, they say that, and you are Veronica, Veronica, hey, oh, they say that, and you are Veronica, Veronica, hey, oh, they say that, and you Veronica, Veronica, hey, hey, oh, they say that, and you are Veronica, Veronica, hey, oh, let's say that, and you are Veronica, Veronica, Hey, oh, let it down, down, you are calling down, me down, hey, oh, let it down, down, you are calling down, me down, hey, let it down, down, you are calling down, me down, hey, oh, yes. Let your down, down, you are already gone, running down. Yes, yes. Let your down, you are running down, running down. Yes, yes, yes. Let your down, down, you are yes, yes, yes. Yes, we've just surrendered, handed over. Now we are this beautiful luminescent egg. This beautiful new container. So in our mind's eye, see us all sitting around this fire. You can lay down on the earth if you want. But however you are, we take this time to look up at the super full moon. We allow those coils of light that wrapped around us to open ever so slightly, to allow the energy of the new moon, this full moon, to send down its codes, to send down its light, to send down its information. And I'll rattle softly for a little as we allow. And I encourage you just to allow the first things that pop up. Don't think about it. This is not about the mind. Step into your heart. Open up your heart and allow the moon to speak to you. What is it that you want to bring in? What do you want to create? Who are you becoming? What are your soul's yearnings? And let us start now. It could be a sound, it could be an image, it could be a color, a vibration. It could be a feeling. It could be a sound. It could be just you feeling all your cells starting to flicker with light, flicker with information, with speed. Feel expansion, feel newness. You may begin to dance around the fire in your mind's eye, or float above it, or soar. Feel the newness, feel the aliveness. Feel how your body, mind, and soul is shifting and changing. Own it. Let it in, let it in, let it in. Let it become part of the fabric of who you are. Like new skin, try it on. How does it feel to move in it? How does it feel to look through these new eyes that are old eyes, are true eyes? And now we're going to do something, and I'll keep rattling it. But what we're going to do is now see in our mind's eye in the center of the circle. We are going to be a sacred witness for each one of us. So we will sit up around the fire in a circle, and I will call an individual into the center, and I'll rattle for a couple moments, and you will just see them in their newness. No projections, just being a sacred witness. So I encourage you to look around the circle into the eyes of each one of your brothers and sisters that are here, whether you know them or not, and see that reflection of your divinity. See that reflection of who you're becoming. See that reflection so that you can witness your new birth, your rebirth, your renewal. So in the center first, we will place Wade. So we pull Wade's energy into the center of the circle. See his newness. See that bubble of light around him. See that divinity within his eyes, his heart. As he looks at each one of you, just have that sacred moment of witness. And we just feel that as each person witnesses you, you feel it expand within you. To grow that much deeper. To own it that much greater. And we release Wade. Now we bring Cindy to the center of the circle. Seeing her and her luminosity, her divine expression of herself. And we just witness her becoming. Witness her luminosity. Witness the changes in the growth. And Cindy, receive this. Receive this invitation to accept the newness, the vitality, the growth, the luminosity, the codes. There we go. Knowing this is your birthright. And we release Cindy. Next, we bring in Debbie to the center of the circle. Being Debbie and her stellar light that is illuminating from her. Meet her eye to eye, acknowledging what you're witnessing, the growth, the healing, the wholeness. And Debbie, allow it in. Allow yourself to be witnessed. Allow yourself to be seen. Feel it expanding with each person, anchoring in more and more this place of your birthright. And we release Debbie. We bring Sharon into the center of the circle. Bringing Sharon into the center.
We see her in her luminosity. We see her in her power, in her strength. We acknowledge her by looking in her eyes and witnessing her creative self, the truth of who she is. And Sharon, feel that acknowledgement, feel that entering in. There you go. Good. Feel it swelling up within you, knowing that this is your birthright. Being held in so much love and light. And we release Sharon from the center of the circle. Now we bring in Sean. Comes into the center of the circle. In his luminous light. In his luminous egg. Being held and nurtured. Filled with possibilities. Filled with new beginnings. We look and acknowledge this. We look and witness his becoming. And Sean, as you look into each person's eyes, gain more strength and faith in knowing all the possibilities that are available to you. There you go. And we release Sean. We bring Lynn into the center of the circle. See Lynn rests in this luminous bubble of energy. Full of hopes and dreams. And gifts. Full of resources. As you look into each person's eyes, Lynn, feel what resource that they are expressing to you, that they are acknowledging within you. There you go. Love, hope, compassion, strength, community. Knowing that you have all these people behind you and with you. There you go. Knowing that you are worthy and you are capable. And you are heard.
We release Lynn. We put into the center Beth.
Beth is in the center of the circle and her luminosity. And this beautiful egg that is so protected and so held. Look into Beth's eyes and reflect back to her, a witness to this new energy, this new life, this new birth that's waiting. And Beth, see how that you're held and you're loved and you're witnessed, that you're worthy, that you're deserving, that this is your time. Reclaim, reclaim, reclaim. The truth of who you are. See it reflected with these persons. Drink it in, drink it in, drink it in. Have it open up within you. Seeing the infinite possibilities that reside.
And with that, we release Beth.
Now we bring Candy into the center of the circle. We see her wrapped in her luminous egg, being held and cradled and loved and nurtured. Feeling new life and vitality pulsing within that egg. We take our time witnessing that, looking in her eyes, knowing that she has the support and love of this community. And Candy, drink it in, drink it in. Feel that support, feel that love. Feel that new energy pulsing through your spine, through your veins, through your mind. Owning it. Owning your birthright of freedom. Witnessing it in each person's eyes as it creates a beautiful welling up and an overflow of abundance within you.
And we release Candy from the center of the circle.
Now we bring in Sandy to the center of the circle, wrapped in her luminous light, in her beautiful bubble, vibrating with its beautiful frequencies. We each look into her eyes, witnessing this rebirth. And standing, look into each person's eyes and allow it to enrich and grow that much greater. All that you've received within this bubble. Knowing this is your birthright. And you have the support of the community. Owning and awakening, owning and awakening.
And we release Sandy.
Now we put Dave into the center of the circle. Seeing him in his luminous bubble of light. Being cradled and nurtured also. Seeing his light grow so tremendously, filling out the sacred witness to his illumination, to his feelings, to who he is becoming, and who he already is. And they look into each person's eyes and feel it anchoring in that which you already know, that which you're already becoming, and that's who you will become. Knowing too that you have the support of everyone here. Drink it in, drink it in. Feel your cup overflowing.
Okay, and we release Dave from the center.
We place him in the center of the circle. We see him wrapped in her bubble of light, in her egg. We see her vitality and her luminosity. And I'm hearing her wit, seed expanding and growing. Witness her in her beauty, in her power, in her process. And can see in each person's eyes that reflections of who you are and who you are becoming. Of the light that lives within you and is growing that much greater. Taking it in as beautiful medicine. We release him. We put honey now in the center of the circle. Seeing her wrapped in this beautiful coil of light, in this beautiful bubble of energy. held in its place of possibility, in its place of evolution, in its place of expansion. And just look into her eyes and witness this newness, this expansion. And honey, look into each person's eyes and own this new expression of yourself. Knowing that this too is your birthright and that you deserve it. And we release honey. And with your permission, I'm going to place myself in the center. I'm not going to say anything, but if you guys could witness me wrapped in my bubble of light and in who I am becoming, I would appreciate it. Take a moment just to sit with that. I did not forget anyone, right? If I did, just put a hand up. Take a moment to really feel this newness. Close back that coils of light so that you can be back in your little cocoon, back in this place of becoming, back in this place of being remembered. And Spirit's saying that you're encouraged between the next tonight, it's very cold, but in between tonight and the next 2 nights, to go out and really sit with the moon. Really allow her full expression in the physical. We've done it in the etheric. But do a little moon bathing with her and allow her to continue to illuminate these new seeds, these new resources, these new gifts. You can go again when you go outside, I'm hearing, and do the bathing of the golden light and the silver light of the moon to allow to shake off or illuminate that which you may want to release again. If something else comes up, be mindful of your dreams. Be gentle with yourself in this creative expression. And so that was very different. It was funny. I kept hearing all day that people were going to have to go in the center. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what? Where is that going to happen? And there we go. Ooh, there it is. But I feel honored and blessed. I'm going to pull a light card for all of us. I don't know where I put the deck. And then after I pull the light card, we'll open it up if anyone wants to
share anything or say anything, you can before we close directions. I don't even know what time it is. I feel like it's actually not bad. Doing good. Mhm. It's one of my favorite cards. It's Warrior Woman. Before I even read it, I'm gonna say it's probably to me one of the most powerful cards in here because it talks to us about it's the question on the bottom is, have you answered your deepest calling?
Mm.
It says you are here for a reason. You're being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul led life is not all fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul led life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have toward answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage and her famous line, "I'm not afraid, I was born to do this." But the thing about courage is that it is not possible without fear. So if you're feeling afraid, what is needed is courage. And courage comes from living from your heart. Think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than the things that are holding you hostage. If you look at your fears in this light, then as uncomfortable as it might feel, it is actually a sign that you are on the right track. Yes, it's a very powerful card, but I love it as a reminder when I'm feeling very fearful that I can flip the script from it being something negative or something to be afraid of to understanding that it's something for my soul's purpose, for my highest growth. So to not push it away, but to not give it so much power in that way, but power in the way of stepping into what I'm here for. Doesn't happen all the time. I'm not going to say it does, but I try to remember and think of Warrior Woman when it's up. So before we close directions, if anyone wants to share anything, I mean, I'm trying to read people's expressions online isn't always the easiest or where people are. So if you even just want to come on to check and say, I'm good, it's all good, that would be helpful for me.
Happy New Year to everyone. It's Candy. I just wanted to say that this year, this past year, was it was kind of like the opening of a huge box that I've kept a lot of things inside for most of my life. But point being, I just want to say and thank Candy and all of you, sisters and brothers. This community has completely changed my entire life for myself and for my family. And so it is wonderful. And I do hope that we can bring more in. I do hear about shamanism being, it is something that is becoming largely popular in areas within our communities where there is right now a sisterhood and brotherhood like what Candy has built here at Solutions with Honey. So I hope that we can bring more in to share so that everyone else can feel the way all of us feel. I don't know if I'm explaining myself. It's just been largely happy, sad, good and bad, yin and yang. But this year for 2026, I just want to share my thought really quick. My hopes and dreams are expansion and uncovering some mistruths. And so I sat last night at 12:05 a.m. and I did a medicine wheel 1 year plan with my native spirit cards. And it was quite it was beautiful actually. So I'm looking forward to that. So that is how I'm going to encompass and work through this coming year. So thank you.
It's all set.
Love you all.
Anybody else? I mean, no one has to. If everyone doesn't want to, it's cool.
I just want to say I'm very grateful for everybody and thank you. That was absolutely amazing, Candy. Um, I can honestly say when I was in the middle, when I was being witnessed, I actually felt tingly all over. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I mean, from my end, if I'm being there with everyone, I could feel everyone receiving it and being there. Sharon, you gonna say something? Yay.
Do I have a mic on?
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody. And I thought that was really very powerful. And like Cindy, when you had us all in, all of a sudden I saw this like red and gold flash start coming in, and I was like, oh, wow, this is working even on Zoom.
Mhm.
So I'm just really grateful, and thank you for letting me into your Zoom tonight. It's just so nice to be here with everybody, and I'm not very good at work in this thing, so I don't know if I know my voice is on. I don't know where my picture went. So
We see
everybody have a
you.
great night. Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Hi, Sharon.
I can't see me anymore, so have a great night, and thank you again. Happy New Year.
Ah, this was amazing. I don't know. Do I have my mic on? Who knows? Oops. Okay.
Yes, you do.
Okay. So, well, Elvis has left the building. This was amazing. Just amazing. And even incredibly powerful. Every ceremony just seems to become more and more powerful. And I wish everyone a happy, healthy new year. And Cindy, I'm sending you extra love. And I love you, Candy, and I love everybody. Peace out. I'm good.
Thank you.
I'd like to say something.
Okay, Dave.
I'd like to say thank you for the beautiful ceremony, even though you weren't 100% and under the weather. I appreciate your effort and your time for bringing us all to this ceremony for this full moon, and I really appreciate your guiding us in your time with us. So thank you very much. I'd also like to wish everybody a blessed New Year. I'm hoping it's going to be a good one for everyone. I guess you all know that, we make our own goodnesses in our life. So just have to make some adjustments to what you're feeling and what you need to do to make your life as harmonious as possible. It's one of the reasons why I come to these ceremonies, is to try to increase my goodness in my higher self, and to help others and help myself. And I appreciate all of you guys, wonderful spirits, for being in my life. Thank you so much. Much love.
Thanks, Dave. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, so Dave just reminded me, like, for me, if anyone isn't friends with me on Facebook, just what keeps coming up is exactly what he was saying, is this is a year that we're gonna have to really align ourselves with what we want to create. Because it's gonna manifest very, very quickly. So like it's that powerful now. It always has been, but now it's even more. We have to be what we want to create, what we want to bring in. And some days that's going to be hard. And some days it's going to be easier. And that's where community comes in. That's where I believe why Spirit had us go into the bubble, is that we had that moment of being witnessed in what we can do. So I encourage you to allow that part, allow that piece of yourself to remember how it felt in that witnessing, so that when the days when it's hard, you know that you don't stand alone, that you're not alone, and you have and just, we talk about it all the time, and sometimes it can be so hard when you're in your shit and when everything feels so dark. And I know for me that happens, and I forget to call on my guides, my helping spirits, the angels, like all those things that are around us. We have all these resources, but sometimes when we're really in the muck, it's really hard to remember. And for anyone that was at the solstice, I know for me, actually, the archangel that I pulled was Uriel. And when I'm really like in a weird way, I actually am consciously remembering now to call in Uriel and be like, remember what the card said and about bringing in the light and helping me connect to my light. And so find whoever that is beyond our physical team, your resources from the other side. Remember, you're always calling in healed, compassionate, helping spirits, because there's lots of spirits. So be very mindful. If you're calling in an ancestor, it's a healed, helping ancestor. Not that we want to disown the ones that aren't, but we don't want them guiding us, like, per se, or working through us. So I just want to say how happy I am for the community. And no, I wasn't feeling well, but it was like there was no way I couldn't do tonight, because to me it was too powerful. Not even for everyone else, but for me too. I never profess to say that I know everything or that I'm above anyone else. I'm walking this with you guys. I've just made a commitment to show up and help guide us. But I'm just a hollow bone. Like, I had no idea what was going to happen tonight. As anyone that comes to ceremony, I've never done anything like that before. So it's what was guided. So I'm just good at getting out of my fucking way sometimes. Thank God. But I love you all, and thank you for your commitment to show up, because what we do does go out to everyone on the planet. Each healing we have, each moment, and that's what a commitment I made to Spirit a very long time ago, that I would be a steward on this planet. And it unfolds constantly, but it's my act of service. So thank you for showing up so that I can be in service. So with that, we are going to close the directions, send the spirits home, and much love to everyone, and wishing you a happy, healthy, prosperous New Year. So actually, I'm going to do it without the Florida water because my throat's already a little. To the winds of the south, the Sachamama, great serpent, Thank you for wrapping your coil of light around us. Thank you for helping us shed our past the way you shed your skin in one clean swoop. Oh, help us to stay out of that place of suffering. Help us to step into this place of impeccability. Teach us how to learn how to be belly to belly with the Great Mother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I thank you for any and all healing that has occurred on the physical level. Oh. The winds of the west, Tatarango, Mother Jaguar, thank you for coming and protecting our medicine space. Thank you for teaching us how to mulch that which is no longer in service. Thank you for teaching us how to have one foot in this world and one foot in the next. How to go over that rainbow bridge. Thank you for teaching us how to live fearlessly. And more importantly, continue to teach us how to be peaceful, luminous warriors so that we learn how to walk on this planet and not leave a footprint. And thank you for any and all healing that has occurred on the emotional level. Hold. To the wind to the north, to see the Kintigrate for our grandmothers and grandfathers and ancient ones. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for this place of mythic and of magic and of imagery. Thank you for this place of stillness and flame. Thank you for teaching it to the eye in the center of the storm. And more importantly, continue to teach us how to drink directly from the sweet nectar of life so that we no longer source in places that no longer feed us. Oh. To the wind to the east, great eagle, condor, Apuchin, you fly wing to wing with the great mystery. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for taking us to the mountains that we only dare to dream of. Thank you for teaching us how to fly wingtip to wingtip with the great mystery. Oh, and thank you so much. Help us to continue to see with the eagle vision so that we can see the limitless possibilities available at all times. So that we once and for all can step out of that place of being faded, step into that place of our destiny. Pachamama, Great Mother, thank you for coming here for the healing of all your children. The two-legged, the four-legged, the creepy, the croy, the fin, the fern, the winged. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Great Mother. Oh, thank you so much for this gift that you gave us. Thank you for sharing with us some resources that we could bring into our bellies, into our minds, into our heart, so that we can draw on them this year, that we can draw on them as we step into this new way of being, as we walk differently on this earth. And I thank you yet again for being there and giving us everything that we need in order to survive on this planet. I thank you for this place of grounding and of strong foundation. I thank you for this place of the divine feminine. Oh. Auntie Kai, Mama Kia, Star Nation's Great Spirit, you are known by 1,000 names and you are unnameable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the hearts and minds and souls of everyone in this circle. Continue to whisper in our ear and touch our hearts. Continue to allow us to work with this place of the divine masculine, this place of the divine wisdom that is coming in, this place of the sun and of the stars and of the beautiful Mama Kia, of this beautiful grandmother moon, of this silver, beautiful energy that comes in and whispers to us and touches us and illuminates us. Help us to remember to keep basking in this shower of the light of both of them, to be able to let us beware, to cleanse us, to purify us. I thank you, thank you, thank you. And I thank you for allowing me to be a hollow bone and an instrument of prayer. I thank you for this opportunity to be in service. And I thank you yet again for all the ancestors that went before and sacrificed their lives so that we can make this prayer, and especially to Don Mariano, Don Santiago. Please let them hear our prayers. Please let this ceremony touch their hearts as they have touched mine and everyone who comes in contact with me as a result of that. Oh. So thank you, thank you, thank you. With much love. Love you all. And I'm very blessed to have you part of my life.
Love you.
Awesome Christmas tree, huh?
Here, Wade,
Yes.
bragging about his tree. Our tree.
Thank you, Candy.
You're so welcome, Kim. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Candy.
Thank you. Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Thank
Candy.
you. Thank you. Wonderful. Happy New Year to everyone.
Bye.
The tree is beautiful, Wade.
It's the first tree we haven't fought over in the last probably 6 years.
It's a beautiful thing.
Went right in, stood right up, never fell over, which the last 3 years it has. So yeah, it's been a good one.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Andy, why don't you have a Venmo presence? Why
Oh
don't
my
you
God,
open
because I
Venmo?
don't know. I hate being tracked electronically. I'm a weirdo.
Wow.
You can just drop money off at Honey's, or you can Venmo my daughter, although I never end up getting it from her. But
What? She
Then-
doesn't pay up. I'm not Venmoing her anymore.
I'm gonna drop it off at Honey's then, because I'm in there all the time. It's easy. So
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
thank you
fine.
so much for tonight, and I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Much love. Good
You're
night.
welcome, and we will see each other at the
Thank you.
water. I am committed.
Works for me. It's all good. We'll be.
night.
Yeah. Okay,
But
Get
Good
some
night.
rest.
I will.
Yeah, feel
Yes.
better.
Feel
Candy.
better. Feel better, Candy.
Thank
Good night,
you.
everyone.
Good
Good
night.
Good night.
Good
Happy
Night,
New Year.
everybody. Happy New Year.
Okay, I'm gonna check out. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Where's the lead?